what's up everybody, welcome back to Casual Lad. So, the long-awaited RB Battles 3 had arrived. The tournament has not really started yet, but this is something like a pre-event. In fact, there was an opening concert yesterday or 2 days ago, depending on the region you are in. It rewards a sword, but it is only available for about an hour. Seems like the developer forgot that there are different time zones across the world. Anyway, according to the story, we have not arrived at the lobby of RB Battles. We are still in the ship. Remember, we were in a ship in RB Battles 2. Yeah, so we are not there yet. The pre-event requires you to do the maintenance work of the ship while it is moving towards the destination. The available tasks are on the left, and they do have markers where you can find them. The tasks will not run out, it will keep coming up so that players can do them. Completing each task awards you 1 championship coin. Unfortunately, it is fastest fingers first. You will need to reach the task location and interact with it first so that other players cannot do the task. So you will need to know the locations well and where the task will be at. All the tasks are quite simple. The tasks have pretty similar fixed locations. You don't have to complete the quest before other players do. You only need to reach the location and start the task before others do. As for the task, I recommend that you do the menial tasks like mopping the floors, making the bed, patching the coolant leaks, refueling the ship and installing screws. These tasks can give you a faster turnover so that you can earn more championship coins in the same amount of time. Tasks that sound cool like recalibrating the ship's navigation system, updating the ship's firmware, and restoring the flow of the pipes takes a relatively long time to complete. The ship's layout is very confusing at the start. It is very narrow and every corner looks pretty similar. There are 3 levels. The middle level is where you spawn at. It is the living quarters and a fuel room. You can find tasks like mopping the floor, making the beds, and refueling the engine on this level. Mopping the floor is really easy and fast. It is found along the corridors, at the toilets, in the refueling room, and at the bottom level. You just need to move the mouse left and right to mop the floor. Making the bed will always be in the room itself. You just need to hold one button and then another in the right order. Very easy and fast as well. If only making the bed is so easy. The room to refuel the engine is all the way at the anti-clockwise end of the living quarters. There is a little room here. Just hold E to refuel the ship. Easy and fast. The bottom level is where the engineers and technicians will be. There are 2 doors at the bottom level, which cuts across the living quarters, making it a great shortcut. You can mop the floor, patch up coolant pipe leakages, and restore the flow through the pipes in this room. Patching up the coolant pipe leakages is easy. You just need to click on the areas where it is leaking. This task is fast and easy, but it is a little out of the way of all the easy tasks in the living quarters. I don't recommend to restore the flow through the pipes. It takes a longer time even if you are good at games like this. You have to rotate the pipes so that the start and the end are linked. It will take a really long time if you are not good at puzzle games like this. The top level has a meeting room in the middle. The meeting room is not useful now. The reason why you go to the top level is to go to the bridge of the ship. This is where you can recalibrate the ship navigation system and update the ship's firmware. Honestly, I don't recommend that you do these 2 tasks. You need to align the triangular crosshair to the moving circular planet for the recalibration. The triangle will turn red when you align to the circle. It will take a second or 2 to lock on and the triangle will turn blue again. This task is going to be difficult for you if you're not precise in your movements. Anyway, the trick is to start aligning it when the circle is coming to a stop. You can do this if you're good at it. Updating the ship's firmware is worse. You have to move the tray and collect at least 72 numbers to complete the task. No shortcuts. The numbers on the left will decrease if you miss the numerical. By the way, there is a shortcut to the bridge. The ladders in the middle of the living quarter corridor link to the bridge directly. There is an electrical box on the top floor as well. This beside the ladder that links to the clockwise end of the living quarter corridor. This is pretty easy, you only have to hold down E 4 times. There is also a timer countdown to the actual event. In general, just stay at the middle level to farm the championship coins. The tasks at the living quarters are much easier and can be completed faster. If you are having troubles getting to the task first, you may want to hold up for a while. I realize players tend to leave pretty quickly in a server. You might not end up alone in the server, but it will reduce the number of players in a server eventually. And this will reduce the competition in a server. So that's it for today's video. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to turn on that notification bell too. Bye!